So this has been a huge topic going on for so long. I've been having conversations with so many clients, so many young people, and they've been asking me, what's better, a degree or a certification when you have a trade? Is a degree better or a certification better? Should I go to school or should I get a trade? Now, going to school for a 4-year school, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think there's amazing things that you can get having a degree. And I feel like for certain professions, you need to have a degree for a certain profession. If you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a therapist, if you want to do these different jobs, you need degrees for certain jobs. But I do feel like you don't need a degree to just become successful. This has been a topic that I get asked all the time by younger people. Like, yo, do I need a degree to be successful? Do I gotta go to a 4-year school to be successful? So I wanted to dive in on the subject. I feel like it's a really important thing for young people to understand that there's no right or wrong really. So I want to dive in on it. I feel like with the degree is that accolade to say, hey, I studied this, I know this, I understand this, I went to school for this, I got this degree in this. But I do feel like degrees are more to work for a company, because when you have that paperwork, yes, the company is looking at you in a different light, like, hey, this person knows their stuff. They know their stuff. So I feel like that's amazing for that. The degree itself is something that you can hold and say, listen, I'm certified in this. I'm certified in this. It's similar to a trade, having a certification. It's similar, but I feel like a degree is more schooling than having a trade. A trade, you can go to school for 6 months, you can go to school for a year and get that certification in that specific field and go straight to work. I feel like a degree is a little different. A degree, you have to take different courses, different classes, and you have to go through this whole thing to be able to have that piece of paper. So again, depending on your industry is depending on which one you need to have. I do believe that a trade, you get straight to work with the trade. I feel like when you have a trade, it's one of those things where as soon as you get it, you go straight to work. You're actually building a business right off the bat once you finish it. So if you go get a trade, soon as you get done, you're already in a sense a business owner. As soon as you finish with that trade, as an example, fresh out of high school, I went and I got a barber's license. That barber's license, once you got that license, you're now an entrepreneur. You're now an owner. So yes, you can take that license. You can go work for a company. You can go work for a huge corporation using that license. You can also go and they just start the business right off the rip. They just start the business. So I feel like having that trade and going to school for that trade is you're jumping into business a little earlier than having that degree. I feel like having that degree, you get the degree and you go work for a company, right? Normally you would go get the degree, work for a company, and you're working for the company for a while, and then you may start your own company after that. But essentially you're getting the degree to go work for that company, right? So in essence, you're doing the same thing and you can end up at the same place. Which is why I say there's no right or wrong. There's no this is the one way or that's the one way. I feel like you can end up at the same place. But I do feel like in a trade, you're starting a little quicker as opposed to a degree. So that's my honest take. Essentially, there's no one that's really better. There's no one thing that's really better. It's just what are you looking to do? My advice, though, would really be not that one is better than the other, but my advice would be you have to ask yourself, what am I looking to do exactly? If I'm looking to go and work for a company, then I think the degree route is a little better depending on what you're looking to do, right? If you're saying, hey, well, I want to just be an entrepreneur. I want to start making money right now. I want to like start building a business right now. I think fresh out of high school, go get that trade. Go get that trade to be an electrician, to be a barber, massage therapist, physical therapist. Have that trade to where you can get right in the field and just start doing it right off the rip, and then from there, you're going to learn trial and error. You're going to learn trial and error earlier than having that degree. To me, and it's just my honest opinion is, and either way it go, you can learn both very fast, because if you have a degree and you go to work for a company, you can learn the business being in the company, right? You may have to work in a company for a while, but you can learn the business being in that company. I think it just takes long. Now, the trade over here, it's like you might get a mentor that's in the field that you're trying to get into, and off the rip, you're just getting your feet wet right off the dribble. So you're just going and going and going and going and going. Now, you could be working under somebody, or you can be working for yourself. So it really just depends on what exactly you're looking to do. But let me know in the comments. Let me know what y'all feel about it. Let me know what y'all thinking. What do y'all feel is better? What do y'all feel is easier? What do y'all feel will get to the destination faster? A degree or a trade? Let me know what y'all think in the comments.